I'm originally from Yaoundé, Cameroon. My dad had gone to NYU back in the 80s. As we were growing up, he said, you guys have to go study abroad. Highly recommend the US. We heard about Atlanta during the 1996 Olympic Games, and we said, oh, maybe we should check out Atlanta. I found Oglethorpe University. They had a pre-engineering program. I already knew I wanted to go into tech, specifically engineering. As a junior at Oglethorpe came the time to pick the school where I was going to transfer. And although I was accepted at some other school down the street, what really turned me off was the fact that when I visited the campus, the students seemed very stressed out. It just felt so rigid. When I visited the Auburn campus, it was completely different. I had to go to Mary Martin Hall. I asked a student where the building was, and they said, oh, let me walk you there. Like, don't you have somewhere to go? You seem like you were going somewhere. I don't want to trouble you. No problem. I'm already late anyway. At Auburn, it is so typical to talk to people, like to be friendly, to just chat with a stranger. It made me realize what Southern hospitality is. Like I knew the concept, I was familiar with the idea, and it was really nice to see that embodiment of it. As an undergrad and in grad school, I did an internship with Morgan Stanley, got a full-time offer. And at first I thought, I'm not sure I want to work here. It's a bank. What will a software engineer do at an investment bank? Then I thought about the wealth of technologies the company has, the complexity of problems. I work on institutional, a web, as well as mobile engineering application. We build a web platform as well as a mobile platform that clients can access, but at the same time, we have internal consumers. So that means we build tools, libraries, SDK APIs for other developers at the company to make their job easier so they can build a mobile-friendly application by leveraging the tools we build. So I decided to embrace the challenge. New York was not on my list of dream places. I gave myself a couple of years and I decided to see where it takes me, and I'm still here 10 years later. My favorite part is on the subway. If I see anyone wearing Auburn swag and I say War Eagle, I know we're going to strike a very good conversation. One thing we learned growing up that my great-grandmother used to remind us of was we did not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we are borrowing it from the next generation. That means we should strive to leave things better than we found them. We knew that giving back to the community was really important. It doesn't matter which skills you have to apply them to help the whole world. But then how can I do that as a software engineer? I had no idea. While at Auburn, Dr. Cheryl Sales informed us that she had received a grant to help teach computing at local middle schools. Fast forward a few years at Morgan Stanley. Apparently, Morgan Stanley had just created a tech philanthropy department and they were looking for ideas. In New York, New Jersey, as well as in London, there are a lot of underserved schools. My colleagues and myself could come and help teach, but at the same time serve as mentors. I realized that by training these students, we're actually helping shape a better future, because who knows what they're going to invent or create. Like that little spark we are generating could lead a huge fire.